What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to Eastern Pennsylvania, where we see the Swindon Town Spartans getting ready to square off against the Boise State Broncos here in a pivotal college football matchup. Before we get started, be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe for more, and let's get into the tale of the tape here. Swindon Town, the host to Boise State here in this kickoff game, week 1 of the college football season. As you can see, Boise State, the heavy favorites here. 2020 rosters downloaded, so Swindon Town has a tough face to beat. Thank you for joining us here on Sidearm Gaming. As you can see, we are at county grounds at this beautiful stadium for the Swindon Town Spartans. The Spartans donning their red and gold uniforms there, keeping it real nice here for week 1. In the MAC, Handy, the deep man for the Spartans, taking it down the sideline, gets a little room, bringing it up to about the 34-yard line. Adrian Hammer here, as we can see, coaching his very first game for the Swindon Town Spartans. The Spartans very fortunate to have such a large stadium here in Eastern Pennsylvania. But here we are now, the first play of the Spartans' history here in Division I. Io Akinola on the read option keeper, taking it 12 yards up the right side. Not a bad gain there for the first play of the team's history here in Division I. The cheerleaders are happy, getting flippy over there. Play number 2 now, Blunt, the team star player, getting popped there on the left side. Let's take another look at that one. Downing number 7 there, getting popped by the safety, coming up and making a play. Richard Blunt, the highest overall player on this team. He needs the ball early and often for this Swindon Town Spartans team to be successful. Akinola looking over the middle, hitting the hands of Austin there. Hands like a pan, clanking right off there. Not a good start here for the Swindon Town Spartans. They need to be able to take advantage of as many opportunities as they get, as Io Akinola is sacked there in the backfield by Benton Wickersham there. Just nothing Io Akinola could do. Number 18 there in the backfield, Schneider, just didn't pick him up there. That would result in a Swindon Town punt. But later here, Boise State with their first opportunity to score here on offense, trying to build a drive going down the field. They do the counter to Mahone, not Patrick Mahomes. They wish they had Patrick Mahomes here, but they got Mahone, and they were handing the ball off to him there. Running the read option, Barrett coming up and making a play from his strong safety spot, forcing the tackle for loss there with the corner cleaning up there. Let's take another look. Barrett coming down, Hill attacking the quarterback. Quarterback wasn't going nowhere there. On the next play, Hand, the linebacker, getting Bachmeyer again in the backfield. 2 rushes for -2 yards there for Hank Bachmeyer, forcing Boise State and a 3-and-out here. The ensuing punt, Handy, the deep man, once again, the team's starting cornerback, senior, getting the edge there and getting a nice return up the sideline. 12 yards there for Dominic Handy on the return. Swindon Town here with their second possession, hoping to do a lot more than the first. On first down, they had a run for no gain. And here on second down, Io Akinola forces the cross over the middle. The safety comes up from his deep spot and makes a play on the ball. Take another look. He just jumps that corner route there, that in route, and there was just nothing that he could do. Boise State with the ball back here in a still 0-0 game. Atkinson there getting Mahone on a 4-yard stop. This Swindon Town team, they have a lot to improve, only a 63 overall. Mahone up the middle, stiff arming a dude. Luckily, Dominic Hand comes in and makes a saving tackle. Could have been a touchdown there on that play if he was let loose. Boise State here running the power I, throwing the corner out, and he finds Bates over the corner there. Take another look. Dotting him up, number 37 was just running with his man there. A lot of man coverage from the Swindon Town team. The ensuing play, Mahone gets it in the touchdown there for Boise State. They go up 7-0. on the ensuing extra point. Let's take a look now for a studio update.
Keeping an eye on what's going on in Huntington. And for Marshall, they look to start their season off on the right foot. The Thundering Herds on top by 3, just out of the half. All right.
Marshall, they're getting it done so far against Miami, Ohio. But here we are back in Eastern Pennsylvania for this Swindon-Boise State game. And Handy taking her up the right side, almost crossing the 40-yard line there. But this Bronco defense is doing a lot to stop the Swindon Spartans. They don't have an answer for them on the offensive end so far. But Swindon looking to get it going here on the ground, giving it up to Blunt. He's coming up the right sideline there. He gets a modest gain of 12 yards. Very good there for a first down. Running the pistol here, giving it off to Blunt again, who takes it up the middle for another 4. Richard Blunt now, he could put this team on his back and carry him to victory with freshman Io Akinola under center. He drops a dime over the middle to Schneider. Schneider getting him down in within the 30-yard line. A beautiful pass there. Io Akinola, the freshman out of Twinsburg, Ohio, getting the ball now, releasing it to Austin, and Austin drops it off his hands again. That could have been a touchdown for the Swindon Spartans. Thankfully on second down here, Akinola finds Schneider over the middle. But Austin, that's his second drop on the day. And that would end our first quarter now. Second quarter getting started. Swindon is knocking on the door, down 7-0. In the shotgun formation here, running back to the left. Blunt gets the handoff, squeaks through there, powers through, gets 6 yards there on the right side. Full house formation here for the Spartans. Running the triple option. Akinola getting it up to the goal line but could not get in. Sparty's dancing there for the Spartans. But here we are, first and goal for this offense. Akinola going to the right side on a slant route, and there is Austin. Rob Austin finally getting one to go and catch in his hands. Number 12 there, the first touchdown on the year for him. Akinola fitting it right in there. USC must stand for University of Swindon City there in the background. Adrian Hammer's happy with the first touchdown of his team's history. And here we are now after the ensuing kickoff. Boise State with the ball, looking to answer back here. Bachmeier dropping back in the pocket. He's got all day. He finds his man Thomas down the sideline, who makes a ridiculous catch, keeps his feet in bounds, and Boise State is rocking and rolling here. 2nd and 1, handoff to Mahone on the right side, running into his lineman. Only a modest gain of 2 yards, but still enough to get the first down here. Swindon trying to get a stop, get the ball back in their offense's hands. Mahone here, a 3-yard rush up the right side, powering through the cornerback there. 2nd and 7, the offset eye here for Boise State. Bachmeier putting the tight end out on the side. Split tight end there, and Mahone gets the draw, but Barrett is there to meet him once again, forcing a 3rd and 4. Barrett been coming up, making a lot of plays from his strong safety spot here. Bachmeier dropping to pass on 3rd down. Rolling out to the right, doesn't seem to find anybody, and Underwood there gets the sack for 5 yards. Underwood coming through for his team, getting the sack when the team needed it the most, forcing the ball into the Swindon offense after a Boise State punt. So here we are now, Io Akinola looking to get his team down the field. 2 minutes left in the half. Throws one up to Austin, and it clanks off his hands again. Austin with his 3rd drop in the first half of this first game. Boise State calling a timeout there to light the fire. Akinola here on 3rd down, forces it out to Rodgers, and it's almost picked off. Swindon forcing a punt there. Io Akinola only 3 for 8 with 35 yards in the first half. Boise State now the return man. Avery Williams breaks out a nice return, 18 yards to the left side. But there's 1 minute and 47 seconds left in this first half. Cobbs down the right sideline. The QB finding Stephen Cobbs, getting absolutely smoked when he released that ball. Let's watch this again. Coming through, gets popped there by the blitzing linebacker, but he still lays it in there. A beautiful pass, and Cobbs got it down the sideline. Bachmeier again, all day in the pocket, finds Shakir over on the right side. This Swindon defense just does not have an answer right now for the Boise State offense, as Bachmeier runs the draw play to Mahone. Dominic Handy, though, comes up from his corner spot and gets the tackle. Minute 31 left now. Mahone up the middle, gets tackled again. That's Dominic Hand. No, sorry, that was Barrett from the safety spot here. 3rd and goal for the Swindon Town Spartans, looking to get a stop. And wide open in the corner of the end zone was Thomas. Cover 2 there, the safety Barrett was nowhere to be seen. And a studio update. As we see here, Trevor Lawrence going down and scoring with his first possession there against Georgia. Clemson is up 7-0. Richard LeCount with a tackle there on that first drive. But back here to Swindon Town, there's a minute left. Swindon wants to get into the end zone desperately. Finding Austin over there on the left side. Surprised he's still in the game after having 3 passes hit off his hands. But Adrian Hammer is trusting his team here in this first half. No reason to worry, no reason to force some things. Austin again over the middle, showing his coach he deserves to play, deserves to be on the field. In Swindon Town now, running up this hurry-up offense, really putting Boise State on their heels, and it's working for them on the offensive end. Swindon Town moving to the no-huddle. Io Akinola dropping back to pass, throws one deep down the middle, should have been intercepted, forcing a bad play there. Io Akinola trying to do too much over the middle, but he finds Miles there that time on the post route, the slot receiver, and they're right back to this no-huddle offense. Swindon Town pushing the pace. They have 3 timeouts left, and there is 30 seconds left here in the game. Or the half, sorry. Blunt on the screen there for 3 yards, and he gets out of bounds. Swindon Town here running the ball. They have the timeouts to do it. Blunt up the middle. Now it's 3rd and 3. Swindon Town forced to call a timeout. The first down was not got, so the clock kept running. Play action here for Akinola. Finding Blunt out to the right side. He can only do so much. He actually loses a yard on the play, forcing Swindon Town to call another timeout. 4th and 4, they are going for it. They want the points here. Io Akinola finding Rogers over the middle. Great play there. Trevor Rogers, 24 yards up the middle of the field. The following play, Io Akinola squeezes one in there. Trevor Rogers again for the touchdown. Io Akinola led the team down the field there. Trevor Rogers with the solid hands over the middle, getting the congrats and the daps from his teammates here. 7 seconds now. Williams looking to make something happen here before halftime. He gets a lane, but he gets tackled. A saving tackle there. Possibly could have been a touchdown. Right before half here, Bachmeier's just going to throw one up deep. And who else but Dominic Candy knocks it down. Almost had his first interception on the season, but it's a pass defense anyway. So there is halftime there. Going into half number 2, the first half had a little bit of an audio issue, so we had to use music instead, but now we got some game audio here. Comment down below which you prefer, if you prefer the music or the game sound here. But here we are going into the 3rd quarter. Swindon Town looking to make something happen and bring home their first victory in their opening home game here. But Boise State starting off with the ball, 14-14, doing the option to Mahone. Nothing much doing there for him. It's 2nd and 9. Swindon Town running the man cover 2. Chipping it out here to Mahone on the right side. Bachmeier not finding much there, and it is 3rd and 4. Swindon Town looking to get a stop here. Hand in position. Thomas breaks a tackle. Moyer comes over. Thomas says, "Get off me." Thomas throwing down Dominic Candy, but he brings him down. 48-yard reception there for C.T. Thomas, telling the Swindon Town defense to get off him, just bullying his way through the defense there and getting big yardage. Van Buren, now the backup running back, getting the handoff there for 5 on the left side. Pistol formation here for Boise State. Swindon Town looking for a stop. Boise State looking to keep the pedal to the metal. Run up the middle there for 6 yards. That's another first down. 1st and 10 here, ball on the 11, so basically 1st and goal here for Boise State. They run the read option to Bachmeier, but who else but Dominic Candy coming up for the tackle for loss. This kid has been all over the field in his final season as a Spartan, getting to showcase his talents at the Division I level. Maybe someone gives him an opportunity in the NFL there, but Robert Mahone, 10 more up the middle, gashing the defense of Swindon Town the Spartans not playing like the 300 Spartans of old. Dominic Handy coming up and getting the stop, forcing the 4th down. Dominic Handy flex on him, young fella. We've been making plays all day. They hit the field goal to tack on some more, but Marshall coming out on top over Miami, Ohio, as we see there.
In another game, the Tigers enter today's game ranked 3rd in the nation, and hoping that a slip or two could move them up, maybe even to number 1. Let's take yet another peek at this game. And for Clemson, they look to start their season off on the right foot. Clemson has the lead, 14-10. That's good stuff. Plenty anxiety.
Trevor Lawrence taking on Jamie Newman there in the Clemson versus Georgia battle. 2 future NFL QBs, no doubt. But Io Akinola, maybe a potential future NFL QB of his own, finds Antonio Schneider over the middle there. Akinola, a good dual threat quarterback, a blend there. He tries to do too much. The give was there. The quarterback just did not give his running back the ball, or else it would have been a positive play. Akinola there, finding a guy in the wrong colored jersey. 3rd and 13 here. But Io Akinola, a good dual threat quarterback, could develop into something in the future, but forces an out route there, and it is another interception. Clearly, he has a long way to go as a passer before he could even think about making the next step. For now, he needs to think about getting his team to the next level there. Boise State, the rush up the middle following a false start penalty. 2nd and 4 now after an 11-yard run. Finding Thomas on the slant route there. They get another 1st down. C.T. Thomas been doing a lot for this Boise State offense so far. The stretch now to Mahone, cutting it up the seam. Just gashing the Swindon Town Spartan defense. Not much they can do. They need to load the box. This 4-2-5 formation not working out for them, but a heck of a play there made by none other than Dominic Handy coming up and laying the hit on the QB. 2nd and 4 here for the Boise State Broncos, putting the tight end in motion. Play action pass. Got all day. Could have been an interception. The corner there, over there on that side, just didn't make a good play on the ball. Would have been a tough play overall, but that is going to end our 3rd quarter. Going into the 4th quarter, Swindon Town is down by 3. Boise State knocking on the door, looking to go up by multiple possessions there. Finding Shakir over the middle, and Shakir gets into the end zone, slicing right through the heart of the defense, throwing up the Nike gloves. Khalil Shakir on the slant there, nobody to touch him, missed tackles, whiffs, and it's on number 4. As we can see now, the defensive stats, a couple sacks for each team, 2 interceptions by Boise State, and that is making all the difference here as Swindon Town is down by 10. Io Akinola looking to get his team back in it, kicking it out there to Terrence Frazier. Io Akinola here in shotgun formation, running the read option, getting upfield there, had a seam, squeaked out 5 yards. Not bad at all. 10+ first downs on the day for the Swindon Town Spartans here. 4.5 minutes left. The draw to Blunt up the middle gets a couple yards there. 3rd and 4 now following an incomplete pass. A must-have 1st down here for the Spartans. Can they answer? They can. Finding Miles over the middle on the slant route coming out of the slot. Jamal Miles, his 2nd catch of the day that was of high importance. Blunt now up the middle for an 8-yard rush here on 1st down. 2nd and 2. Swindon Town here. A minute has burned off the clock. Io Akinola trying to find Miles over the middle again. The connection was not there. Pass was overthrown. 3rd and 2. Down by 10. They run the draw play, and Blunt is stuffed. 4th and 3 coming up for this team. Swindon Town is going for it, no huddle style. It worked for them in the past. Let's see if they can get it done now. Finding Austin over on the left side. Rob Austin's hands coming in. Clutch there on the 4th down conversion. Io Akinola looking to make a play happen. Nothing happening downfield. He takes off and gets another 13 yards on the ground, showcasing his dual threat capabilities. Dropping back to pass now. Finding Rodgers over the middle on another post, and that is a touchdown. Swindon Town going up to 20 points on the game. Io Akinola's 3rd touchdown after 174 yards. Swindon Town would make the extra point there. Swindon Town down by 3. They need to make a stop, and Hand comes up and lays the boom on Robert Mahone. This defense is looking to get the ball back for their offense. Anything they can do, force a fumble here, they're going to try it. Boise State now taking the clock down to 2 seconds. Hand trying to make a play there, but Mahone just breaking loose. Barrett has to come up from his safety spot and make the tackle. A minute and a half left now. Mahone, and he is just gashing this defense. They have no answer for him. This defense needs to get a stop if they want to have a chance in this game. They get the hit there on second down, causing a 3rd and 2. Dan Moyer with his 5th tackle, the free safety there. Mahone now on 3rd and 2. The defense looking to get the ball back, and Mahone breaks it down the sideline and is effectively the dagger. Robert Mahone puts it in the end zone with 5 seconds left. It was all or nothing there. Wouldn't have had much time on offense anyways, but that would do it. Georgia there trying to claw back. Jamie Newman and Zamir White going up against Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne, as well as Justin Ross there. A very close game down in the South. But coming back here to Swindon Town, the Spartans have one last shot to make something of this game. Dominic Handy back to receive the kickoff. He's got a lane there, runs into his own blocker, and that would do it for the game. Swindon Town losing their first game to the Boise State Broncos. Io Akinola, a decent rating, 15 of 25, 174 and 3 touchdowns. The 2 interceptions were not a good look. Ball could have been ran more by Blunt. Team was down a lot, and they couldn't really do much with it there. Austin with his 3 drops. On the defensive end, Dominic Handy, the standout for sure. Dominic Handy was all over the field, making as many plays as he could to try to get his team to the next level. Clemson would go on to win that game, by the way, against Georgia, number 3, taking down number 5. Jamie Newman, in his first game as a Bulldog, could not get the job done against the mighty Trevor Lawrence. After a week 2 bye, we are heading into week 3 to play at East Carolina. Looking at their squad now, Kirk Herbstreit is going for them. They started the year 2-0. As you can see there, they got some pretty good grades. Looking at our program, our rivals UConn in the MAC, but we have see the Eastern Carolina Pirates starting off 2-0 against KC, which I'm guessing is Kalispell, as well as Florida Atlantic. Their leaders there, Allers, Penix Jr., and Prohl. I'm guessing that's how you say his name, but that is it there. Followed by our team leaders, of course, Io Akinola at QB, Blunt at running back, and Trevor Rogers, the leading receiver, getting in the end zone twice. So if you like the video, be sure to drop a like, comment down below your favorite player, your favorite play, what you're excited for this season. Subscribe for more YouTube content, and I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day.